Hello everyone, I'm Marina and it's Sakramel School. I know that you love watching how someone does their nails with a non-active hand. Today I'm going to do a nail fill. Thin nails with a perfect gel strands on it. Let's get into it. This holiday season I had no time to redo my nails. Can you relate? Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. My nails have grown a lot. I managed to redo my left hand earlier last month. Now it's time for my right hand. I've been wearing this manicure for about a month and a half, and it's been a pretty busy time. I had to teach a course in Cuticle and launch a new online course, not to mention household chores and a quest for presents, so I could not spare a moment to do my nails. But they lasted perfectly without a single lifting, which made me really happy. You know, whenever I get to do my nails, I always say to myself that I should remember the materials that I'm working with, so that I could use them next time, if they work out well. Do you think I remembered any of those materials? Of course not. I even considered taking pictures of all the products that I use, but somehow I can't get myself to actually do that. It's still a cool life hack. So make sure to take photos of your favorite manicure products and make individual cards for each client. They will help you to keep track of all the products that work and replace those that don't with better alternatives. If you have watched any of my previous self-manicure videos, you know that I have fragile and problematic nails. They curl badly and peel off eventually. Wearing gloves on a regular basis makes things even worse, given that I almost never have enough time to do my nails. Ever busy, ever bare. I'm sure many of you can relate. I have taken my previous coating off, now let's remove the pterygium. I don't have much cuticle going on. I also got to remove most of it for my previous videos. But I have lots of pterygium. I love using pushers with rings. This one is by Cuticle and it's one of my go-to tools. It's hard to find and rather expensive, but I love this pusher. It's perfect for my knotty pterygium. I'm lazy to do a new extension every time, so I keep my nails a bit upgrowing. It's something that I'm used to. Previously, I had to redo my nail extensions with French tips. So as you can see, there are still some bits of that white polygel left, the very product that I used to extend my nails last time. In case you're curious about my work, don't forget to follow me on social media. There are many live videos to watch. I also share tons of useful information, so make sure to follow me there and like my posts. Back to the manicure. I'm using a red flame drill bit on my sensitive skin. I polish all the hangnails that appear. You often ask me how I do my own nails when I have to use my left hand to do my right one. The technique is pretty much the same. The only problem is that my left hand is non-active as I'm right-handed. What really matters is that I make sure to lean on. Whether I remove a coating or proceed with a manicure, I make sure to lean on my right hand with my left one, so as not to over-file my nails, removing the pterygium. Whenever we fail to lean on the hand, we are bound to cut the nail plate, which is a common issue for beginners who don't know how to use a knee file yet. I teach all the manicure nuances in my online courses. There are preferable manicure techniques for each of the cuticle types. I personally have a dry cuticle that pairs with an e-file manicure, which is next to impossible to do with a non-active hand, so I did a combined manicure. I top it off with a primer and a base coat. Now I tightline the cuticle zone with a thin layer. I'm going to use this gel today. In case we fail to tightline the cuticle zone and the sides, the gel is likely to peel off if there is no base coat underneath. So, I carefully paint the cuticle perimeter. To fill all the gaps, The coating lasted perfectly, but there are still missing corners. I'm using some thick jelly gel to build up the nail on the thumb. It doesn't flow. I stretch it out to sculpt the nail and cure it with a UV flashlight. To secure the gel in this position. It's a hard gel type. It lasts perfectly when applied in a thin layer. I always use jelly gels to fix some of the nail issues. It will do to fix tiny nail cracks. We should file one out first, and then patch it up with the jelly gel. It's a foolproof technique. Look how I stretch the corner of my index nail out and cure it. Awesome! We can paint the sides to strengthen the gross channel. That provides a perfect wearability. Now I slightly file the nail. Just a little bit, to prepare it for the next sculpting layer. I touch up the shape and smooth it out. Do you like my videos and want to learn more? I invite you to join and get access to Sakramel's knowledge base. More than 20 video courses for the price of one, including a certificate. Our courses are available worldwide. Read the description for details. I removed the dust from this draft nail. I know that it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing right now. Just wait for it. This blue glitter gel polish is one of my favorite by Nail, shade 9205. I've been thinking about using it on someone's nails, so why not on myself? It's still that time of the year to wear blue shades. I want to tone it down, so I put some over the base coat, and then I will put the gel on top. By the way, stay tuned for a gorgeous gel color. The coating looks rather sheer, so I do another layer. Not that I need a streak-free coating here, but I need to touch up the cuticle zone as I will not cover it up. I make sure there is no pooling. As you know, it results in peeling. Another nail product, this beautiful milky gel with glitter and Yuki flakes. I love this combination. I used to have a similar pink gel. This one is milky white and almost translucent. We will see the free edge through it if we use it on its own. That's why I covered the nails with that blue gel polish. Look at the layer of gel that I put on the nail. I cover it up and then add just a little bit on top. I align it to form a straight line from the free edge to the apex. Now I send the nail to cure and clip it after about 30 seconds. This thin layer of gel helps us to sculpt thin and durable nails. It's all about the combination of the leftover coating and this gel. It is not a base coat that requires a medium layer of gel on top. It will be just fine to use a thin layer of gel alone. My previous manicure is a good proof. That thin coating lasted for a month and a half without peeling off. That's amazing. Now I touch up the shape with a file. It's one of the trickiest parts. One can overfile the nails or ruin the side parallels, make the nails too thick or too thin at this point. It's a matter of technique. The algorithm of filing a defined square shape. It's the only way to get a perfect nail shape. No rounded or oval square tips that only look bulky. We need them to be defined and hard to break. Don't forget to file all the excess gel out. I'm going to use the drill bit that I used to remove the coating. This green carbide one. I move it from right to left, watching the tip. Then I turn the nail over. The skin underneath may get in the way. Slow down at this point, so as not to burn it and to avoid causing pain or discomfort to the client. You can use a drill bit with a thin tip or a tiny carbide one. As for the diamond drill bits, I don't recommend you use them to file gel nail extensions, since they will make them go dull pretty soon. Get yourself a tiny carbide drill bit. It can reach all the areas that a bigger one simply can't get into. And just like that, we can touch up the tip of the nail. I keep some of the natural nail left since it works for me. I know that my nails last way better when I keep some of the free edge left. Now I buff the nail surface to smooth it out, and it's time for a top coat. Here's my dilemma: a clear top coat or a milky one. The clear one makes the glitter pop, and the milky one tones it down. I could not make a decision, so I asked my followers for help. The vast majority chose the milky top coat. So let it be. Who am I to argue? But to be honest, I was really happy with that decision, since I did not get tired of my toned down nails. I also recommend you put some top coat underneath the nails. It adjusts to the nail plate color, and there is a smooth transition between the nail and the coating. What's more, the area stays clean from dirt as the nail grows. I clipped, touched up, and filed my outgrowing nails, so there are distinct C-curves. The nails are thin. It's the curve that will make them last longer. Share in the comments if you do your own nails or prefer getting them done by a pro. Check out more videos where I do my own manicure, extensions, and nail strengthening. Wishing you all beautiful nails. Good luck. Bye bye.